I can have chat. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm good.
So everyone has their lovely person that they'll be playing. Perfect. Okay. Actually, it's kind of nice as well having this set up because I have 3 people that need to be introduced into this lovely world of mine already happen to be inside the main place that I needed them to be anyways. I have Cole sitting in the lovely room that should not be. There you are.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I
pronounce your
noticed
name.
you were in
I don't like
Factorio,
this.
and I was like,
I wish you
Dick.
did.
I don't know. I just randomized it. So,
I know. So give me a commoner name. You're an
Hey,
elf. Give me a common name.
Oh, I got one. How about?
Just
How about
Like that's a good one. Like that's an awesome RP name. I'll spell it C-O-A.
He's like, so cool. He's like,
Let's go.
can you choose, like,
how about reckless
and he's
flamingo?
like, and Cole's like, how about Cole?
okay. So I'm gonna call you Cole.
That works.
Yeah.
Spelled like the fuel.
I would have went with reckless flamingo.
Oh, maybe I'll spell it with like a K or something. I don't know. Just call me Cole. I'll think of the spelling later.
I still think reckless flamingo. I don't care what anyone says. That's still
Reckless flamingo.
A-O-A-L.
That would be perfect name
That
for
works
you.
for me.
With a silent H at the
You
end.
can spell it however you want to spell it.
Well, there we go. So, Cole, the newly discovered and still trying to acquire and learn how to use his newfound powers, has been assigned by the Royal Guard to further take his graduated training and do his public service and help out local guilds and service towards other people. You know, just try to build that sort of connection and harness and potentize your own power. With you already being acquainted to the city around you, you are pretty much already aware of the advanced technologies that encircle you. Be it through all that lovely crystallized mana drives your city to its glorious, wondrous state. Eric, you already are pretty much born and raised in your own sense around the area you already live in, even if it was the dirty sewer system of Savannah. And yeah, just being able to get out and about and hiding between the dark alleyways and sometimes even just trying to blend in with the crowd. You already are aware of basically a 1950s metropolis of just beautiful everything. Making even the sewers look like they're fucking gorgeous. Then we have our tiefling warlock who's just strolling into town. Looking for probably gold. Looking for glory. Looking for a way to make his name. Lisa, got it.
Wait, what?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Tap.
I have my mic muted. You don't know.
I do know.
Well, whatever.
I think Drake said it best. They know. Okay, well we know.
All right.
That deserves
Well,
a
good
cup
for
of
you
coffee.
guys. I'm very proud of you.
So the three of you are pretty much about to interlock, come together and collide as you all somehow manage to wait in line in the guild registry. This is where we're going to start you three off.
What? Okay.
Everything you are looking for, Eric, you're looking for an escape. Escape from a potential criminal debt. Because of your past of accidental thievery that basically required for you to continue on progressing in your power. Cool. Because, well, you need to help people. It's what drives you. You need the sense of to thrive on delivering justice for those who can't do it themselves. And the tiefling who just wants money. Basically. So you all knew about this place to go to, where you can achieve all of that. But,
hey, Mitchell.
as the awkwardly antisocial people you are naturally are, you kind of want to shimmy into something that's new, something that's wondrous. And you all just managed to enter this one building that overlooms the entire lower district of Civet Towers. So, you three are just walking in to this magnificent tower. Booths line the entire wall, filled with what looks like to be a slow government building. In the dead center of those booths is what appears to be a metal door-like elevator. On the opposite sides of the door you just entered in is a job board post. The room is massive, with giant globe sits above you, portraying images, silent images, of news people of halfling descent in well-dressed attire. And it's silent because they don't want to deal with that sort of shenanigans. But the room itself is clean. It's muffled, but with noise. People trying to keep hush-hush, but when you got 50 people trying to do hush-hush, you just get them that muffled noise. Roughly around this time, the people that I prologued earlier were just leaving the building after this mighty warrior decided to neuter a dwarf and break his throat.
It was actually the best thing. No lie.
Get fucked.
And an elf trying to keep a hasty eye on this hyperactive, 2-foot-tall mouse folk.
Yeah, I feel like I missed this step of the story here.
Oh yeah, you did. Everyone else did.
Just
I
checking.
could, yeah.
Yeah. It'll come to you soon. So as these three are leaving the building, those three are entering. So, as you're entering the building, you see there's a pretty much big lineup in every single booth. How do you proceed with this?
I blast every single person out of my way.
I'm just gonna get in line.
That's it for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming out today. And
all right, so we have a charging tiefling who wants to get in line and get that gold. Then we also have casually, I'm here, I'm proud. I want to help somebody. You know, that lovely stroll, sense of pride, wander up. And then we got this gnome.
I find the most agitated person in line, throw a coin down to the left of them, and sneak in front of them.
One coin down, the rest of your coin purse to go.
To see if you're able to pull that off flawlessly, I'm going to need 2 rolls out of you.
oh,
First roll.
Okay.
Roll me a sleight of hand. not just Eric.
Roll that sleight of hand. That I don't know what that.
That is a 13 sleight of hand.
Awesome.
I don't know what that means.
And next, roll me a charisma check.
Oh, that's a 7.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You managed to slip in front of the guy. He's about still looming about 3 feet taller than you. Almost pushing a 7 feet tall dragon kid in white robes. He notices the coin, and instantly his instinctual hoarder kicks in, and he's like, "Ooh, I better add that to my collection." And then swoops down to grab it, just as he comes up to look at the coin, and puts it in his pocket. As he watches his coin go into his pocket, he notices that there happens to be a little bit smaller figure person in front of him. And he's not considering himself, was that smaller person always there? Nah, could have. So curiously, he asks in a real gruffled voice, "Were you actually there? I didn't see you. Did I cut in line?" He sounds pretty confused at this point. You are a short little guy.
What, you can't see me down here, asshole? I've been waiting here as long as you have, maybe even longer.
He seems very apologetic at this point. Like he didn't mean to make offensive to a short joke. I'm sorry. I just didn't think that that someone. You know what? Never mind. You're good. I suppose. Don't want to trouble the guards. Good. And then he looks around, like up in the air, awkwardly trying to avoid any eye contact with you, even though it doesn't really take that much. Besides looking forward for him. So after about 20 minutes of each individual person in line, you finally make it to the front. And get each like a tired, lethargic, older human, gray shaven beard, sitting there, and they're all looking at you in their own personality way, and they're all seem a little consistent, like, alright, I've dealt with at least 2,500 people today. What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You want to join a guild. Well, just to make sure you're not like one of those one-of-the-month things, I'm going to give you a bloody hard time. Maybe you can cut. The first person that is introduced is Cole. Your lovely person seems to be one of those older ladies. You know, wrinkled in her 60s, probably pushing retirement at the moment, big earrings, and has those, like, clickety-clackety nails. Made of what seems to be, like, want to be gold, but it isn't. Staring at you with this unimpressed, "Sir, why are you here? Are you looking? Are you looking for a guild? Are you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that really what you're here?
Well, no, I guess I just waited in line for 30 or 40 minutes. I'm gonna roll like this sarcasm check here. I guess I just waited 30 or 40 minutes in this amazing line just
Sir,
to get
I
here
don't
and
have
then
time to
not
deal
join a
with
guild.
that. let's just get through the paper because I'm just gonna be sassy right here.
Oh my god. the
Because
tears
you know
are
what?
real.
I'm the one who has to deal with your dumbass paperwork. So, with that being said, first, is your name. Please write it down right here. And she hands you this clipboard.
Okay, so we've already run into a situation where me not being able to spell my name has become a problem.
Yes.
Got it. Literally the first thing I have to do. Alright. So I guess I'll spell it T-O-A-L, or no, I'll spell it K-O-A-L. There we go. I'll write K-O-A-L.
And with like a talon, like a talon-like stripe, she grabs the clipboard right from your hand, like a couple centimeters away from your fingers as you're writing it. Like, well, that wasn't so hard, was it? All right. Question 2: do you have a guild you already want to join? We do have like
I want to
notices.
join whatever guild the guy with the coin joins.
Oh, looks over. It's like, he is still about to be registered, so I'm gonna put you on as I don't know yet. But you two can be hooked up and probably head to the tavern later to finalize that information. So, with that being stated, why do you want to join? What is your purpose?
Because the guy with the coin looks like he's got his shit under control, so I want to follow him and follow him until like the end of the earth.
I cannot handle this kid. Oh my god.
I just want to point out that I wasn't
Seriously.
asking what was your
Okay.
purpose about
Cole?
the
He's
the gnome over there.
I don't know, he's like 19
I was
or
asking,
something.
why do
And
you,
every time I hang out with
sir,
him, like,
want to join
I'm sorry,
a guild?
A guild in general, I guess, to
Yes.
help.
I mean,
To help.
why are you?
every time I,
Why did you
like,
wait
work with
40
him,
minutes in
like,
line and have to
he's
deal
one
with
of
my
those people
sassy
that
ass?
To
are really
join the guy
quiet
with
and
the
don't really
coins
talk,
guild.
But then when they do, they say the funniest shit ever. That's like literally what's happening in everything that's.
I'm here
And
to-
do you know
I'm-
this?
It's like
And do you know this
funny as
guy's
shit,
name?
I can't even.
I don't know his
can't
name
even.
yet.
He's excellent.
So
I'm
you just
here-
randomly stood in line for 40 minutes.
Well, I
walked
was
up
here
to
to join
here,
the guild.
deal with me with my ass. Have to like, seriously. I'm just pointing this out, sir, that you don't seem like you came here with a directive. You came for a guild. Why were you here for a guild? And I don't think you even knew this gnome.
Oh, no. I didn't know him. I was here to join a guild. I just didn't know which guild. So I
So you
decided
just
to
want to
join...
join random.
No,
Yeah, him?
not a random guild. That
Oh,
guy's guild.
So your intention first was
Oh,
to deal
God, I can't.
with joining a guild. It doesn't matter which one. So really, your objective was random, and now you picked this gnome. So you're just
not-
gonna go with the gnome. That's why you're here for a guild.
Yeah, it was semi-random. I was gonna join a guild no matter what. I just if I had made it all the way to the front of the line and there was a checklist, I would have just like closed my eyes and checked one.
Actually, we do have that one.
Cool.
Why do you just say that? Seriously, when I
I
say,
mean, let's do it.
what's your reason for joining a guild? You tell me why do you want to join a guild. I don't want to deal with their stupidity. Please, sir. I have to deal with 200 freaking commoners who think they can pass it. And you don't seem to have your shit together. So you want to join a random guild? All right. Here's your list. You want to random close your eyes? Do it and point.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I guess I just pointed the list.
All right. And that's the one. Okay. She takes the list. It looks like you're joining a really new guild that just opened up like today.
We should do a roll on that one.
That
I think
how
the
this game
sass
works?
is
Do we
speaking.
roll dice?
No, don't. Yeah, we do. But the sass is speaking for itself. So, you really want to join that gnomes guild, or does the gnome want to join your guild,
Well,
or do you just want to be with a gnome? Do you have
I
like,
guess,
some weird fetish about a gnome? Now she's just questioning your sexuality.
I get, I guess I just want to whoever joins first. If he joins first, I'm joining his guild. You're making this really complicated. I just want to join that guy's guild.
Well, my job isn't that complicated. You're just being stupid. Stupid.
Well, you seem
Okay,
to think that
next
it's
thing.
complicated, but it doesn't seem that complicated.
Shut up. Seriously.
Oh,
I'm the one with the clipboard, so I'm going down next list. So, you're joining a new guild, and this is your name, and this is your purpose, join a gnomes guild. And now, what are your 3 talents you wish to bring to a guild event? 3 talents. Is that so hard to do? Just think of 3 things you're really good at, and tell me, and then we'll figure that out.
I would say, A, I can fight people. B,
Okay.
I can capture people. And
Okay.
C, I can activate / move / lift objects at at least 10-foot range, because I can't quite remember the range.
Well, sir, that last one seems like you really need to kind of figure that one out, but I'll put it down as you can move things with your mind.
I just don't have
That
the
sounds
page open.
that sounds good. Okay, so you see this registry form? Your guild master that you need to, talk to get it signed so you can join their guild happens to be in the tavern just across the street. So if you take this thing and look for someone named Vara, you'll be good to go. And then come back to some other person that isn't me, because I don't want to deal with this shit no more. And, talk to them, and then the assessment will go through, you get signed, you join the guild, you can get your fucking gold and glory and whatever the hell you actually here for. Or just hang out with a gnome. You could just easily go to Tinkertown, but that's your option. But here you go. And she slides you the thing and slowly closes the glass door in between you. And waits for you to go. Cross-armed and sassy hands.
Okay, well, I guess I just leave. I just walk towards the gnome. I'm gonna go walk towards the gnome and go say hi.
All right. So there's about 2 people in front of you there, Eric. And this.
Sorry, I'm gonna cut in. Is he in line?
He's in line.
Okay,
He's
never mind. I'm not
patiently.
gonna go jump into line. I'm gonna go stand somewhere else till he's out of line.
Oh. Actually, Eric, roll me a perception check.
13.
It's actually past my DC of 10. You manage to get a glimpse, and your eyes start focusing over towards a somewhat awkwardly standing, red-faced high elf, trying to catch eyes with you just across the room, holding a paper in his hand, and it looks like he wants to have a conversation with you. He just doesn't know how to bring it up. Looks like he's waiting patiently, awkwardly at the same time. There's about 2 people in front of you, and that's what you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until it's my time in turn, and just keep him in the corner of my eye in case he does something weird.
Here to mug him.
It's too late. He's weird as it is. He just had
Hey man, I have
a
a starter
sad
coin, so does
conversation.
he.
Mugging in progress.
So, after 5 minutes pass, and people in front of you just basically got denied entry into a guild, it's your turn. The counter's about a good foot off your shoulders, but luckily there's a kick-out stool, so you can make it up there.
I like this
Also, I gladly step up.
tolerant building.
I need a guild, please.
Building. There looks like to be a gruff dwarf in a tie sitting on the other side of your registry.
Oh my god,
Does-
everything is so robot-y and frozen.
Well, can you still hear me good? I don't know if you can hear me good. Allie, can you hear me good?
Okay, I think it came back. I think we're good now.
You can hear me? Yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you got a rather older dwarf wearing a nice tie, looking at you across the way, and you're like, a guild, please. You're looking for a guild, eh? Like
Yes.
everyone else here.
Yes, the guild that takes me the furthest away from this place.
Most
I want to
guilds,
explore.
Well, if that's your purpose for joining a guild, then you're perfectly in the right area. That's what guilds are for. Exploring, fame, gold, whatever the hell you're looking for. Mainly the thing is getting out of town and just having a fucking kick shitter. But the first two in front of you, they didn't cut it. So what makes you cut it? Why do you want to be here? Was a direct question. There's like one person in front of your line there, James. Eric. Sally? Don't die on me, Sally! Sally!
He's gone.
Rip in
He died.
pieces.
That
That
person
noise, though.
mugged him that he saw. He
So much
forgot
for
about
my
them.
time.
The person that he's... Oh, here he goes.
Oh, here we go. Sally's back.
Wakes up and he just has no money left.
Real
And
life
the
AFK.
elf is gone.
Is Sally back? Can I continue this?
Yes.
Alright.
Just
So-
not in Hangouts.
Okay. Alright, so... This gruff dwarf woman basically asked you, what makes you cut it over the other two he just denied?
What were the two people in front of me? Just name, like, race.
Two humans, they look like they're just commoners who just want to thrill and adventure.
Well, they're just fucking humans, man. They don't know what it's like to live underground. Flitty creatures, dying before we're even old age. Like, you get to know them, and then they die. The way you get to know them is to get to know someone, and then have them die, and then you sort of know their kid. It doesn't even make any sense. I can survive anywhere, outside, underground, just fucking anywhere, man. Better than those humans. If you know what I'm saying.
Well, Mitchell's out.
Not happy.
The dwarf kind of sits to himself and looks at you like, you just fucking say that? And then he looks at you intently, and he looks like he's about to get red-faced. He has this angry scowl on his crossing his dirty mug, and he's like, that's the fucking funniest thing I heard shit and heard all day. Alright, let's get you started.
Oh
He
yeah,
goes to
I'm
himself.
funny too.
Underground people are the best. He pulls out his registry form. He's like, all right,
Ooh.
name.
Totten Harliff.
He writes it down. Do you have a guild you're looking to get into specifically, or are you looking for the random list?
The one that takes me furthest from here.
Well, we did have a
Adventurers
new
Guild?
one.
Traveling Guild? Is that a thing? Let's go with that.
He's like, well, I could put you, and he gets cut off. Sir, I just want to point out that that gentleman over there, and you see this, the lady with the gold nails comes up and tries to whisper. Not working. Elf over there wants this gnome as his partner in this guild, and she like pulls like a scrap paper and shoves it into his hand. He like looks at it, and he's like, "Are you sure?" All right, whatever. Go back to your work, Susan. Talk to you later. Most dwarf flirty ways possibly can. Office romances, I know, right? He like tries making a vague, dirty joke, but it doesn't work. Well, we do have this new guild, and apparently that elf over there is like pointing towards that awkwardly staring elf that still hasn't, turned its gaze from you in a awkward, hopeful.
And when you look over, I just wink at you too.
I don't want to join that guild.
You
That
don't
guy
have a
freaks me
choice,
out.
man. You
He's
don't
the
have a
type of
choice.
people that I want to keep away from.
Well, these
know
are the
what's
kind
funny?
of people who you can't keep away from you.
No, it's funny. The dwarf looks at you, and he's like, I like being funny, too. So, he actually writes down that guild for you.
What
Crumples
the
it
fuck,
away.
man?
Guys, I'll be right
Brothers of
back.
the Earth, right? What are you doing?
You said you wanted to be in an adventuring traveling guild. That met your spectrum there. They're a new guild. They're going to want to get as far away from here as possible.
I
Next,
gotta hang out with that guy?
look at him.
And I wink at him again.
Shivers run down my spine.
You can obviously see from his demeanor, he's a soldier.
Okay,
He'll
I'll keep you warm.
safe. Alright, now, what three things will you be able to bring to a guild contribution?
I'm pretty good at, playing with animals, and, like, I've survived on my own since I was born, pretty much. I've never gotten lost in, like, a forest. And I'm funny.
Listen, we asked what 3 good qualities were, not how you were going to spend the rest of your life with your wife, bud. Come on.
Actually, that survival thing is great for wives.
Oh,
To survive.
That's
I would
pretty
say
good.
that survival is vital in every subject.
Alright, so your 3 qualities I'm going to put down are as such. You're funny. Your survival skills. And you can't get lost. Because I don't think playing with animals counts as a skill. I'm just going to put funny and hope
Hey,
to
man,
God your guild leader
Those
accepts
rats
that.
in the sewers love me, okay? Little Nick the rat. Have you met him? Do you know him? He's awesome.
Underlining on me. Alright. Odin, take this registry across the street. Last thing we heard about the guild leader, Vara, get her to come back with you and sign this form. After that, we can do a guild assessment to make sure you even can join her guild.
Okay. I look towards the door and see the elf still there. And I look back at the dwarf. Is there like a side exit or something?
Nope.
Okay.
I really like that. The black
James.
decoration.
yeah, I like that too.
James.
Hmm.
The guy in front of you just basically left crying because he couldn't get into a guild. The gnome and the elf are kind of
Mike is probably
about to walk into each other.
Do you have a bird cage you're not
And
using?
it's now your turn to head up to the registry.
Can I have it? Yeah, for $20.
Sorry, can you repeat that last bit that you said, Brandon?
You're about to walk up to the registry.
I kind of approach it, and I kind of just like looking around, kind of like WTF, and I notice the little gnome kind of like unimpressed with where he was going, and I just kind of put on a what the fuck, my brain. I can't think of the word, blank face though. I'm just kind of like no emotion, and I am just like, hey, how's it going? I want to be in a guild.
In front of you is what looks like to be a happy-go-lucky gentleman.
Oh god.
Hi! You want to be in a guild too? I'm sorry, but that last person, he just wouldn't cut it. He had a problem. But I'm not allowed to talk about it because, client disclosure. It's okay though. Couldn't hold his bladder, he pissed himself. himself really badly, and I just had to tell him that he pissed himself because that's all I smelled. And he kind of left crying because he couldn't handle that type of pressure. But I can see from your demeanor you wouldn't be able to piss yourself. So, here's my thing. Why do you want to join a guild?
Well, thank you for that lovely information. I will...
Hold up a second. What do you want, Susan? You see, I'm trying to... Oh, it's my lunch break! I'm sorry, sir, but you're just gonna have to wait. Close the... You can hear the muffledness here. Listen, I have to finish this one. No? Okay. You do it then. I have no problem. I have to go on my break. List the thing up again. Someone's not going to be able to eat some White Fang wine and some lovely muffins. Susan here will be able to help you out with the rest of the thing. I'm just going to go away and enjoy my lunch. Alright, here's Susan, and he strolls off with he's gone. He's happy-go-lucky now. He just took an energy in out of the door. So, sir, the gold-clawed lady comes back. Want to join a guild? Perfect. Everyone seems to want to join a guild nowadays. Want to join a guild?
I kind of look at her with, again, my blank stare of what appears to be non-impressed, and I kind of take a step back a little bit, and I just continue to look at her disapprovingly. Yes, I do want to join a guild. That's kind of why I'm here, just standing in line like everybody else.
Why do you want to join a guild?
Well, I bring a particular skill set, and I want to join a guild to, and I lift up my fingers in air quotes, help as many people as possible.
One of those peoples, I see. Well then, you are probably in the right area. So, if you are willing to accept this, let's fill out your registration form. First things first. Pulls out a piece of paper on a clipboard. What is your name? Actually, sir, I'm just going to let you write it down.
I grab the piece of the clipboard from her, and instead of using a pen, I use my finger, and I write RHULLER. And then hand it back to her.
He also kind of looks a little unimpressed by scratches in the paper. So she takes a pen and writes over just to make sure it's there and not torn through into the clipboard itself. Okay, sir, and you obviously told me why you want to join a guild. And I'm just going to put gold. People just want to help people. It really just means they just want to relieve their monies and put it into your own pockets. So that is what we're going to put down. You said you had a specific set of skills to pick? Yes, I think that's the one. So, name me 3 of your best ones.
Well, as you can probably gather, that I have gold in mine. I'm very good at discovering secrets and using them against people. I'm also very good in the dark. I sleuth around.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I take another step back and try to continue to talk as quietly as possible. And yeah, so I can sleuth around very well. I have excellent night vision. And let's just say I can conjure up some pretty nasty things.
I like that. Okay, so, do you have a particular guild you would like to join? Or I'm just going to throw you in a random guild. Or you can select a random guild.
I prefer to be in a guild where, it is smaller, not necessarily a giant guild, because, it's easier to manipulate, figure things out when you're in a smaller guild.
Your maniacal ways are pretty awesome. Just letting you know, because it just remind me so much of my dad. But, seeing as you just want to, gold and stuff. Small guild. I'm guessing you want a little bit of adventure, a little bit of, fame that wants to be built, probably. So you want a newer guild. Okay, so I have been throwing people into this random guild just because it has an open slots, and it is small. It just started yesterday. So, would you be willing to join a really, really new guild?
I kind of, do the ponder face, kind of look around, do a fake thinking face where I'm thinking, but I'm not actually thinking.
They're new. I've seen them before. They are so easily manipulated.
I raise an eyebrow in interest.
She leans forward and it has this cutest mouse. It's super distracting. You can get away with almost like anything if you get close to this mouse. I've been seeing it get like free stuff just for being itself. You want free shit? I'd suggest joining them. But you didn't hear that from me. No.
In response, I glide my finger on my mouth down my chin and respond with, okay, you seem to know me better than I know myself.
Because you remind me of my dad.
Right.
My dad was just like that too.
That's a whole other issue that I'm sorry I don't think I have time to delve into, but the guild sounds fantastic. Let's do that.
Well, we always can discuss it, like maybe over a drink after I'm off my shift.
Well, I do have a lot of time dealing with sleuthing, as I've mentioned before, so I'm quite busy, but, maybe next week or something like that, just give me a ring or not, whatever.
I'll give you a ring. I mean, I do have your name right here.
Right.
And I know what guild you'll be in, so I'll keep watching on the broadcast. Alright, so what you're going to do is go across the tavern, because that's last we heard that we're going to be. Get them to sign their name, and bring everything back. We'll do a assessment test, and hopefully you'll get. I just know you're gonna get in there. But let's just see what we got to do for you.
I look around again uncomfortably and say, that sounds great. Thank you so much for
I know it is.
your help.
Just as she's handing you your papers, you see that same happy-go-lucky gentleman come back. So, Susan, I just realized it's actually not my break time, so what the hell? Sorry, Ruler. I'm just gonna have to leave you here for that. Closes the glass thing and walks off slowly to her own booth. As the lines are continuing to come through, people are leaving with papers, other people are leaving tears, other people are leaving frustrated. The other side's kind of leaving, they're all flat-clad in their tabards and stuff, and they're walking with crates of stuff and looking like they're super excited and whatnot. And the two, you two, the gnome and the high elf, finally have the time to be able to talk to each other, because that high elf was kind of looking at you with
A seductive gaze.
That's how you want to put it, then yes.
I fucking love Cole. A seductive gaze.
Hey man, it's D&D. Something has to get seduced.
I was attempting to use Susan to seduce the tiefling, but
Whether it be
I feel like James was already getting seduced.
No, but I mean, like, it's gotta be like a dragon or something. Like, something weird has to be. Every game I've ever had, somebody's tried to solve the problem with seducing.
got lots of time, sir.
Yep. Don't
Okay.
worry, something will be seduced.
Half elf, high elf, gnome, converse, games. You know where you need to go.
Far, far away from Susan.
I try to hurriedly pass the high elf and like don't even look at him, just sort of like really obviously bustle and hustle out the door.
And I'm just gonna kind of shuffle along next to him. And there we go, partners for life.
What do you want with me, man?
Is anybody else getting a serious, like, Legolas and Gimli vibe here? Because I'm actually dying. It's the greatest thing in the world right now. I'm so happy.
Okay, so as Cole basically just looks at the gnome creepily in a seductive way, and Eric, you know, the gnome cautiously tries to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with this tall ass elf, and they both trying to like walk side by side towards the tavern, and James, you know, cautiously like hopingly that Susan's not stalking him in the nearby barrels, head poking out, holding club, creepily coming towards you.
No, no, no.
You all seem to like conjoin and try to get in the door at the same time, roughly. And it's just the tavern across the street. There's nothing too fancy about it in comparison to the rest of the buildings, because every other building is made out of marble. White marble, gold plates, crystal lights everywhere, paved streets, spots of amethyst inside. It's a fancy-ass city, man, and you're only in the poor district. You got actually music playing in the atmosphere around you, and it's only the afternoon on a sunny Saturday night. Yeah, so Saturday evening. No, afternoon. Saturday afternoon. Super sunny. Joy. Lots of people coming in. Mitchell, you are a human fighter who just neutered a dwarf. And Vara, you are just sitting down and manage to convince Menace to sit down beside you after he's trying to get more cheese out of the still oohing and awing
Why?
tavern keeper's wife.
Don't fucking dance around. Just fucking get to the
And then
point.
these three walk in.
Yeah.
No way, this ends badly.
I don't like people that beat around the bush.
Yeah. One day, not even 24 hours, you've had this guild open for new people to come in. And three people walk in, and they're looking for Vara, says their registry paper. How does this go down? The inside, it's warm, obviously. Lots of people. There's roughly about 10 to 15 people you can probably make out of the crowd, all clustered around tables, the crystal balls above, showing silent images of violins, like ghostly violins, playing marvelous music that you only can assume comes from the master minstrels, and the smell of sweet berry ale in the air.
I sort of bust in the door and go, I'm looking for Vara and somebody to get this damn elf off, stop humping my leg.
And vaguely uncomfortably, being an elf myself.
Vincent jumps on the table. Vara! This
I
2-foot
kind of-
mouse keeps pointing at this, at Lisa like, this is Vara! Hey, you looking for Vara, it's right here! Why do they want to look at you?
I don't know, Menace. I wish I did.
Okay.
Wander over. Are you the leader of this guild? You can't let this guy in. And I point to the high elf. He's been doing that nothing but stare at me the whole time.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You haven't said anything either. That's the first thing he's ever said to me.
And I kind of, I look over at them, and on the one hand, I can hear this very terrified, obviously, gnome shouting at me. But then, and so I want to help him, but on the other hand, Cole is the first elf I've seen in a while that wasn't creepy and drunk and hitting on me. So...
Now I'm just creepy and probably drunk and hitting on a gnome.
See, at least you're not hitting on me.
Nah, I'm not into elves, I'm into gnomes.
Clearly. So I just kind of look over at them and I'm just kind of, I take a breath and, so wait, am I understanding this right? You two, and I kind of look at their papers, want to join my guild?
Yes, I do. I don't know what this guy does.
And I just say that I'm with him.
He's not with me!
I totally
I don't know you!
Dude, he's such a kidder, I'm totally with him.
And I'm in this
What's my
corner of
name?
the...
What's my name? Hey, what's my name?
Dude, he's
Say my name.
just ignore him, he's just playing, don't worry about it.
He doesn't even know my name!
Yeah, his
And
name
I'm
is...
standing in the corner of the room. I just kind of look over. I go, what the fuck?
His
is
name
going on
is,
over there?" And I just go back.
Well, I don't know either of your names, so why don't we start there?
Yeah, write your name down.
You first.
I don't have a name. I can't write it down, I don't know how to spell it. I gotta write it down first.
You're an elf and you don't know how to spell?
No, I know how to spell, I just don't know how to spell my name. Like, I can spell other things. Like, I bet I can
That's
spell
the
yours.
first thing you learned how to spell?
I bet I can spell other things. Like, for example, if you gave me your name, I bet I could spell that.
Look here, smooth talker. You ain't getting nowhere.
As
Look,
this is
nobody's joining my guild unless I know what their name is. So...
as this all starts to like unfold into a crazy situation, I walk into the door and my first reaction is I want to turn around and leave and never come back, but I also care about gold. So as I ponder this, I slowly just take one step in as I watch this unfold.
Dennis's eyes get like bright-eyed, like they're a little bit bigger than they should be now, as he gazes upon the newly found person who just decided to walk in. A little freaking out is like, and bolts off the table towards
Come
this.
on, where are you going?
Look, it's a devil. It's a devil. He's so red, so pretty. It's like little, this tiny little paw, like this 2-foot little mouse runs up, and it's like,
Do you mind? Do you mind? Can you just slow down?
I know.
Just you can be right beside me. You can ask a question, but just don't touch me.
What, do you has guild? Do you want to join my guild? I has a guild. It's a pretty guild. We do adventurous stuff, and we're gonna get lots of
Minutes,
stuff
are you
like
recruiting again? Come back.
gold and oh shit. Sorry, Vara. Starts running back to you. Still looking back in the shoulder, like I want some. He's cool. Look at him. Oh, just wow.
I'm not sure he's looking for us, Menace, and I'm still trying to figure out who these guys are.
Well, that one's a short one, and that one's a tall one.
5 females or
Helpful.
6?
I
Well,
just
I mean,
kind of
that's-
smile and point at the gnome.
What is wrong with him?
And Menace just kind of like smiles and points at the elf.
Perfect. Now all you gotta do is point
I
to his
sort
menace.
of shuffle my way over to Vara and like try and whisper into her ear.
And I of course shuffle with him.
Captain Palace.
Cole, please roll me a perception check.
Oh shit, I have to have things open for dice.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm really fast. Almost there. Oh shit, I clicked on
She
the wrong
said.
thing. Help.
Yeah, there was so much sexual innuendo there.
Help
I
me.
just couldn't even
Please.
handle it.
The solo job. Get used to it.
God damn it. I was not prepared.
With this group, why
No
would
one
I
ever
not
is.
prepare for anything else, honestly?
Here's my preparation. I got a 2. There you go. How does that feel? It's my
You
first
don't.
roll.
You don't hear his name.
It-
I know, I'm sorry, man.
That's fine. I don't need his name.
You got his name there, Mara.
I kind of glare at the little mouse while this continues to unfold, and I take one more step in and kind of just gaze upon the entire room and confusion and slight anger.
Okay,
Minus
so I look at him
is
and, like,
now
great.
sitting on the table,
So, what's your name?
looking right at you.
And then I... honestly, glad there's another elf around. I'm a little I just kind of look at him. I'm like, okay. So what's your name? Are you gonna tell me that?
And I guess I just say Cole.
Was that so hard? Honestly?
Well, like, yeah, no. Last time I said Cole, somebody went off on we had an issue, so.
Look, I don't really have issues with anybody other than I don't really do people. But anyway.
I got issues. It's that guy.
Okay, so...
Nah, he's crazy.
okay, so I point at Cole. I'm like, alright, you sit here, and I point to my left. And then I
And I
point
sit down nicely.
at the gnome, and I'm like, you sit over here, and I point to my right. I need you to apart for a minute while I get this figured out.
Thank you.
So, how did you find out about my guild? Why are you here?
He like bribed the people to make me join his guild.
Oh,
He's a master
okay.
manipulator. I don't know how he does it.
I asked politely. It's the first step.
That's what they all say.
I take another step forward, and I'm like, I'm sorry to interrupt this, whatever it is, but I'm looking for Vara, and it seems to be you. I'm apparently here to join your guild.
I look up a little bit reluctantly, and I look at this tiefling in front of me, and I'm just like, how? And, like, and I look quick, and Minas, did you sneak out in the night or something? Did you find these? Is this what's happening here? Because I wouldn't put it past you, honestly, I wouldn't.
That little mouse has no correlation with me, so I can tell you that much. These two lovers, I have no idea.
We're not lovers.
Damn
What's
right
wrong
we
with you
are.
people?
He's crazy. Don't listen to him. He's off his meds.
Well, that's no way to speak about your boyfriend.
Quit!
It's
Why are you doing
complicated.
this to me?
It's a
Is
complicated
this one
situation
cruel
right now.
Joke?
I'm so
Yelling
happy.
at the sky. Why, God? Why?
Menace sneaks over to your Mitchell. Hey, dwarf neuterer. Do you think
What?
these guys will be good?
That I don't know and I don't care. All I want is
But-
all I want is these people to be gone already. This is getting ridiculous.
But they can help us get lots of gold.
Yeah, and maybe they could help us get cheese too, or maybe I'll take all the cheese.
No, don't take all the cheese. Share the cheese. I want cheese. Can I have
All right.
cheese?
If you want
The lady over
cheese,
there has cheese.
if you want cheese, then hurry up and make the process go quicker.
Okay. So Menace kind of rushes over and like, okay, give me your paper. He like puts his like tiny little hand out towards the gnome. Just give me your paper.
Oh, look at you, little guy. I didn't get you a good
Snatches your paper.
look at. No! Come back!
He's like rushes over to the elf. Give me your
Love
paper.
me.
Paper.
And I guess I
Paper.
just hand him the paper.
He snatches the paper in his hand. Now he has two papers in his hand. Like almost half the size of his body. rushes over to the tiefling. Paper.
You are obnoxious,
Paper.
little one.
Yeah. Paper.
I hand him my paper reluctantly.
Takes it. All right, Vara. Remember what you had to do with me and Mitchell, or dwarf neuterer?
On his name tag.
Okay, so do it with them, all of them. Okay. So what you do is you goes across the street and you take them with you and you make them do the test.
Yes, Miss, I know. I was there for,
Let's just
for
do it,
yours
do it.
and Ironclad's assessments. Remember, I was there.
Yes. So do it.
So I
I'm
take
like
the
eagerly
papers.
trying to put the
I take the
papers
papers
in your hand.
from Menace and just like put out a hand, like, okay, calm down for like 2 seconds.
He basically
Cheese
ignores
will
you now
come,
and runs
I
over to
promise.
Ironclad. I made this go faster. Can I have cheese now?
We'll get you cheese later. Right
But-
now, let's get these guys set up.
What cheese?
With
You'll
Geek
get
Squad
cheese later.
protection.
You'll get cheese later.
Okay, so we need, I guess, did you guys just come from the guild registry, or have you been around a while?
I gasp out like a nice, like, low, wispy sound. I came from the registry.
Lived here my whole life.
And I just point and say, I'm with him.
Who
All right,
are you?
We are going to head back across the street because that's where you guys are going to be doing your assessments. So, for the sake of getting Menace some cheese before he completely loses his fucking mind, can we head over there and get that taken care of, please?
Menace looks up at Ironclad. What's a mind?
I say, sometimes I don't even know.
Oh. Is it something easily lost?
I don't know. What do you think?
Depends on who's around, Menace.
Okay. It sits back and ponders what the hell this question was.
So I stand up and just start walking towards the door. I'm like, I've given them their instructions, so if they're gonna come with me, then they're gonna come with me. So I'm just gonna head for the door and start heading out.
What's everyone else doing? She's basically walked up with her papers and walked away.
I am also going to follow her outside the door.
I, again, follow, but I wait until the gnome and the high elf go in front of me so I don't have to have that behind me.
Yeah, you want to watch your ass with them.
Probably.
Yeah.
I sort of look at the Heil. So, Cole, you should probably go then.
And I'm just gonna smile and just cold stare back.
Dude! I look at the tiefling. What is wrong with this guy? You're like a demon thing? Has he been, like, possessed or something?
Sir, I don't dip into possession. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you if he was possessed or not.
Okay, don't trust you either. Awesome.
What a party. Nobody trusts each other. We all sleep on different sides of the camps in our own tents and like with knives ready.
Nobody gets
I'm so
any
glad
real
I'm a healer,
sleep. We're just
because I feel
exhausted
like
all
we're
the
really gonna need
time.
one.
Burb, I'm gonna just grab a bottle of water real quick.
I just, like, shake my head and, like, side-eye the elf and, like, start going, following Vara and the weird dude that followed her.
And I guess I'm just gonna go with him.
Okay, so pretty much all of you, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, start making your way to the door and across the street and into the registry. and into the lineup. And finally, after about half hour waiting back in line, all five of you are managed to make it up to the front of the line. And that dwarf looks at you like, oh, you're back already. So, I'm guessing this is the guild leader. Little crystal shows the image of Vara on there. Yep.
I
Alright,
hold up
so
the
you
papers
guys-
and I hand the papers towards him. I say, you know, here you go, I've signed these. Get these guys assessed so we can get out of here.
Sounds good. Now, if you want to speed up this process because there's multiple people wanting to join your guild, you want them all to do the assessment at the same time, but by default, testing, or do you want them individual?
Let's take care of them all at the same time. We've got some stuff going on. I just kind of want to get out of here, honestly.
All right. So he takes the papers, makes sure all the signatures were there, and he's like, "All right, you three, please head towards the transporter there, and then you right after, and your patriot can head in and observe their testing environment." Yes.
So I'm just waiting for everybody else to head so that they can go and get the testing done.
Waiting for the great and powerful James to be able to come here so he understands what's happening.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Intermission!
There's some artistry going down here. Damn, that artistry though. Because of the resolution, I have the top half of a circle.
I don't even have
Well, yeah, you know what, to be fair, I'm assuming that is a circle.
Yes.
Because I could only see the top half. So it could be like an oval, or even it could be like with a square bottom for all I know.
I don't know.
It's a mystery.
I love how it kind of helped.
Aw.
I just need a thicker whitewash marker to be able to play that a little
That's
better.
okay, I can still tell that it's a circle, so.
Well then, I guess everyone has to use their imagination.
Nah, it's actually not too hard to see. I'm just really, like, sarcastic and, I guess, really mean today. So,
How much
Kind
were
of
they?
how I live my life, honestly.
yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
They're either $3.49 or $6.49. They're not expensive.
Bottle of water.
That's not a bottle of water.
He came back with the whole kitchen. What the fuck, dude?
I made my waifu some popcorn, so y'all can just calm
Oh,
down.
okay. Nice.
Aren't you just the sweetest?
No.
Turns out it's burnt. Okay, so, what you missed while you were gone there, James?
It's in my eye.
They all left the pub. You reluctantly
eyeball.
followed because that's what you said you were going to do.
You're okay.
You managed to make it through the line a half hour later and ended up in the front of the line to talk to a dwarf. The dwarf then told all you friendly faces that you had to finish your assessment test to even join the guild. Your guild leader, Vara, decided to announce that all three of you will have to take it at the same time to see your guild results because she just wants out of town and she wants to do her very first mission. The dwarf said basically, entered the transporter, and there you go. That is what you missed.
Thank you for informing me.
You're welcome. So with that, you're while standing awkwardly in front of the door. AFK no longer.
So,
You guys going or what?
are we gonna do this thing?
There's 5 of you.
Someone step
Buster.
on the elevator, please, for the love of God.
I am not going before those two.
Oh, you know what? I volunteer. I am gonna step on the elevator to break the ice.
Alright, so Ironclad makes his way over, a little frustrated that you guys just don't get it, and pushes the button, revealing the open square box
And
of
then
a
I
room.
sit there, I say, if no one gets on this elevator in 5 seconds, I'm gonna fucking neuter every single person here. Understand? Get in the elevator
He
now.
can do it. I saw what he did to the dwarf, okay?
Let's go.
I would listen to this guy. I'm
Well, it's a
pretty
good thing-
viewer, But...
I'm gonna get on the elevator.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't have anything for you to neuter. However, I will go on to the elevator.
But
Decapitate,
Dan will
whatever.
keep a close eye on that gnome.
I'll neuter your head. Let's just get on the elevator.
Alright, so the 3 of you manage to hop onto the elevator, and the doors slowly close. Suddenly, you open your eyes, and now you're sitting in the middle of an 80-foot circular Roman-like arena. There's 15-foot high walls surrounding you, and on top of those walls happen to be a lot of bleachers with cheering fans of the latest things that might have gone down in your area.
Meanwhile, I've hopped onto the elevator and have now been popped over into the stands there.
And I was
Yes.
right behind her.
So both of you, Ironclad and Vara, are now sitting in the bleachers, spectating what seems to be 3 of your future
Hopefully.
peeps
Yeah.
about to partake in default assessment tests. All 3 of their names start circling around a big globe that seems to be hovering above you all. Each time it passes, the name changes to the next one and repeats on and on and on and on. Still, you hear a large ding. Assessment 1. Combat. All compatriots, select your weapon.
Well, this should be interesting as I take a few steps into the Coliseum. Weapon, and then I proceed to say, weapons are for the weak, and I just stand there waiting.
Okay. 2 more select for weapon.
I'm gonna grab a sling, I guess.
Okay. A sling manages to enter your hand. In a ghastly then physical form. 1 more to select a weapon.
Do I get to choose? Was it only 1 weapon?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna take my greatsword then.
Right. A greatsword from gas peered into your hand to a solid form. Teamwork combat. Begin. On the ground, you can see a crumbling earth underneath suddenly rise up 3 mannequins, each wielding 2-handed swords made of wood. And the mannequins themselves are made of wood. They all look like they're ready for combat and all seem to be ready to move on their own. All 3 of you roll initiative. Dun dun dun. Do it. Roll.
Okay.
How many numbers?
Can you explain roll? Because I actually have no
Right.
fucking clue.
This is why I'm here.
Can I re-roll my 2 that I got again?
You can re-roll a 2 because that 2 was from earlier for a different roll. So this is
No,
a new
I
roll.
rolled it. I rolled again.
Initiative.
I
No,
rolled
no,
again, and
no,
I
you
got
gotta keep
another
that tool.
2.
No, you gotta keep that too.
Okay.
You're a worse roller than I am.
That's
It's
awful.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so initiative works like this. you get yourself a lovely d20. You roll that d20. That result, you tell me, and then add your dex modifier. Your dex modifier is that lovely +2 that you have beside your dex, or plus whatever. You add that to your initiative to determine what position you would go in combat. The higher the initiative, the more likely you're going to go first. The lower the initiative, the least likely you will go first and probably will be last.
I got a 12.
What is your
I
dex?
also got a 12.
Oh, +2, so I got 14.
Okay.
My dex makes mine 4. Woo! First turn. Everyone has to roll below a 4.
Eric,
12.
what's your dex?
I already added the +3.
Okay. Perfect.
Because he knows what he's doing.
Beautiful. Ba-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. And the first to go up is our lovely tiefling. Go. By the way, to stretch the battle out, you are sitting in an 80-foot circular radius. You are standing in the middle, 40 feet out that way, 40 feet out that way, in a circle.
Okay, so my speed is 30 feet, so is that how much I can move in one turn?
Yes. The bandikins managed to pop up exactly roughly 30 feet in front of you. They're standing
Exactly,
in
roughly.
a lovely, exactly to a roughly position. They are about 5 feet apart and in a V-like formation.
Okay, so now I'm just wondering, can I use a spell at 0 level that matches a warlock spell?
You want to use a level 0 warlock spell.
That's what I'm asking.
You can cast it if you selected it as your spell. Then yes.
Okay, shit. Oh my god. Sorry, my push to talk was giving me frickety frackin' issues. Because I had that page up, so I'm just... Because the problem was with me is I didn't know how to do the spells, and I know I should have asked that first, so give me two
Gotcha.
seconds. I have the book in front of me, so...
We got going on here. So I believe you basically get what? Two lovelies.
Yeah, it was definitely 2 spells, I just didn't choose any. Ooh. What the f... I love when I spell things wrong.
Alright, so if you have a spell that you've selected, send it to me.
Yeah, I wanted to use poison spray.
Okay, so I believe poison spray is a deadly one. Only if they fail a wisdom save. So if I actually go here, actually to your sheet, I can find out what that DC is. So they got to make over 13, or take 1d12 points of damage.
Okay, so I basically got to roll a 13 or higher.
No, they have to roll 13 or higher or take the damage.
Oh, okay.
And they failed. So, good sir,
Yay.
roll me a d12.
What?
We got a
Yeah.
6, and do I add any
No.
modifiers? Okay, 6.
So, I believe it also actually has a range. Be careful about.
Yeah.
What is the range on that spell?
It is only 10 feet.
That means you have to approach them 20 and then cast that. So now you are 20 feet closer. So these guys are roughly 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your position. 10 feet in front of them, and the first one just took 6 points of damage.
Cool.
All right. It's up to Mannequin 1. Mannequin 1 is the first guy in front of you. The one you just hit, who just took 6 points, which I'll put here. And almost looks like some of its bark has been chipped off by the impact by that spray you so graciously bestowed upon it. And takes its sword and comes to slash you, basically from the ground to the sky, uppercut. And strikes you across the chest with a wooden, basically a wooden training sword, impacting you with 3 bludgeoning damage, leaving you ask for air on that type of impact. Next on the list is Eric.
I'm just going to stay in the middle and throw a rock with my sling at the one that just attacked the tiefling.
Roll me a ranged attack, please. Okay. Now, roll me some damage up with that, please. Beautiful, beautiful damage. Because that was a hit, good sir.
5.
5. That mannequin drops like a heavy... Oh. Basically, it gets struck by that rock at a high velocity. And all you hear is a thud. In front of you, James, the mannequin basically had this shatter, like the wood splintered, and then whatever was holding it up before is no longer feasible, and it crumbled backwards. The mannequin to the right of you decides to make its frontal assault and come into charge.
I want to use minor illusion.
Comes a swing, but it just misses by a hair. Coming about 3 inches across from your jaw, and then lands halfway down. Next up is Cole.
Can I get like a sit rep so like I know what's going on?
Okay. What has just went down? James is charged up about 20 feet, lit off a poisonous spray right into the lovely face of the very first mannequin, impacting him and causing some deterioration. Right after that, the lovely mannequin took a little bit of revenge and struck James right into the chest. Angered by this impact, Our lovely Eric, your boyfriend, decided to throw a stone and destroy. Shut up, Eric.
Why?
This is never gonna end, you know that, right?
Shattered and splintered that same and very lovely mannequin, crumbling it to the ground. The second mannequin, taking action, decides to charge the very first thing it sees, and it happens to be that lovely tiefling. Taking a strike into the air, that's all it could hit, was just simply air, leaving it up to you, Cole, to decide on what he's going to do.
Does
Back to
Bull
you,
Rush
Cole.
exist in this game?
Charge does.
Does that move them like Bull Rush though? Because if I were, for example, can I force him away from James?
I
Can I
can
tackle
put
him?
I can put impeding strength check to see if you can move him. Doing so, I will classify that as a action. Do that, voiding any sort of physical damage.
All right, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna charge him and attack.
Okay. Go do that.
Hold on, I gotta roll. Ooh, 18. I got a good one.
Good. That's a hit. Roll me some damage, sir.
What's the
At the
damage
same-
on a great sword again?
2d6 plus whatever your strength was.
Okay, so 6 plus whatever.
2d6. So you roll 2
Yeah, I got a 6. I got a 6 between the 2d6.
plus whatever your strength was, which I had.
It's 1.5 times your strength, because I'm assuming you're two-handing it.
Oh, actually, that's been taken
Yes.
out.
Oh, it's not in 5th? My mistake.
That sucks.
Mine just says strength 14. Do I have a modifier?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's plus 2.
Okay. Can
So
you send me those, because I don't seem to have when you sent me my character page, I don't seem to have modifiers on here.
Okay, so I'll send it to you right now. It's plus 2, so that'll be 8 points of lovely damage. Okay, so that amount of impact crumbled that attacker. You're now standing probably side by side with this tiefling, sword still pointing down into the heap of wood.
Who does?
And the last
Okay.
At Best Buy to help her.
charges you this time,
Okay.
Cole.
Like
Leaping
an actual
over
camcorder
its
or
fallen
like a camera?
compadres,
Okay.
and crushes its wood sword into your shoulder, actually snapping the wood as it impacts, dealing 6 lovely points of bludgeoning damage to your character.
Oh shit! So I'm on half health.
Back to the top is James.
So, the guy that was in front of me is down. Who were they attacking? The one on my right?
So, 2 out of 3 mannequins are down. There's
Oh,
one
okay.
mannequin left, and it just broke its sword on Cole's body.
Okay. I want to do a minor illusion. And I want to create a sound to kind of like incapacitate it, so then my teammates can finish it off.
Okay. So, the spell you are about to use is named what? What is this?
Sorry, you were cutting out.
What is the spell's name?
Minor illusion.
Second here.
Your character page is way better than my character page. I'm just gonna use yours.
Okay. if you want anybody here to have my style character page, please let me know. Also, spell cards. So we're looking for Minor Illusion, because I don't have my book up today. I know it is a, there it is, found it. It's all alphabetized. Okay. Now I'm only going to guess that you already came prepared with spell material costs, because everyone starts off with a lovely pouch of that. You create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration 1 minute. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the same spell again. Okay. Now, it's only going to fall for it if it does an investigation. Now, what sound are you going to be making to distract it?
I want to do some sort of like large animal like intimidation. So like there's an example here. It says a lion's roar. So like something like, I guess, a lion's roar is something that I would want to do.
I'm going to see if it fell for it. I'm going to need your DC. Where are you? You are this one. Take a look. Hi, buddy. Okay, it seems unfazed by this and looks down like its wooden blank face is staring Cole evilly, even though its sword is busted in two. It looks like it's
Just
right.
accidentally say my full name.
No, Cole. That's
No,
what you're.
Yeah, but you said Cole evilly. You accidentally said my full name.
I didn't even say your last name.
But you said evilly, the word evilly, as in you evilly did something. Oh, I can't hear you.
No, we can't hear you, Brandon.
What?
There we go. That was weird.
That's
Nope.
weird.
Seemed to be cutting in and out.
Stop it! Stop it, Mike.
I think you're good now. You need to go to
Good now?
best. Yeah, you need to go to work and pick up a headset. Apparently.
I do. Well, I like to get like an actual snowball
Yeah.
by next paycheck. Anyways, your illusion didn't phase it, but there's a loud roar in the area. Cool. Are you going to fall for a loud roar in the area?
I get a choice.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's a willing investigation.
Okay, I will fall for the roar.
All right. There's a loud roar. You don't know where it's coming from. You know it's close. Eric,
just-
you too. You do hear a loud roar. You do not know where it's coming from. Okay, everyone in the crowd, you hear a loud roar. You do not know where it's coming from.
Where's that roar coming from? I don't know.
And I kind of think in my head, everyone is an idiot. Everyone is an idiot.
Okay. So, back up. James is finished. It's Eric's turn. Eric, you have the comm.
Did we kill that mannequin that
Yes,
attacked?
2 are down.
Okay.
One is looking right at Cole, broken sword, impacted on Cole, and a loud roar was cast. Everyone fell for it, apparently, except the mannequin, the main initial target.
Everybody be careful. There's something suspicious going on. Didn't you hear that
My
roar?
illusion failed.
Are you going to take an action to warn everyone about something they already heard?
Yeah, sure.
I love your caution. You're just trying to make sure everyone is safe. Okay, perfect. Cole,
I'll
my
hold
God.
my action to, like, in case something comes out of the darkness for that roar, I'll take care of it.
perfect. Sounds good. Cole, it's up to you.
I was gonna roar back, but the comedy has already been done, so I believe that I will just who has the lowest total health in the party?
I would believe you would have to do a perception on that one.
Okay, can I break the fourth wall and just ask everybody to look at their character sheets for me and tell me their health?
No, you
No?
have to do perception.
Okay, well, what are your classes again?
You don't know that. You
Damn
don't
it.
know that.
Okay, give me a
You,
second.
you have to do perception or ask someone legitly, so your character would know.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go stand beside...
Currently, you're standing beside a tiefling, who you probably know has got impacted by a bludgeoning item. You don't know if he took damage by it or even got hit by it because you were standing behind him.
Where's the last mannequin?
Standing in front of you, broken
Oh,
sword, and
standing in
staring
front
you,
of me.
and staring. You know, he broke a sword on you, kind of, maybe.
Okay, well I'm just gonna hit him back then.
Oh, okay.
Yep, here we go.
That sounds,
Hold on,
that sounds great.
give me a second.
I am.
Shit.
Probably 3
10.
now.
Nope. So I'm doing it fast. 10, and if I hit that, I don't know, 11 for damage plus 2. So 13 damage if it 10 hits.
That's a lot of damage, but give me a second here.
Okay.
You rolled a what number?
I rolled an 11 plus a 2 with
Plus a
2d6.
Okay,
And-
so I know you are proficient with the weapon that you are using. You get your proficiency bonus. Woohoo! So if you're using my sheet, where it says your equipment,
Yeah.
it will tell you.
Oh,
your
shit.
sword.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, well then I would... Okay. Roll to hit was 14 with everything applied, and damage if that hits was 13.
It is a hit. That lovely mannequin crumbled. Actually, not even crumbled, but got sliced right in two. A little brittle along the way, but eventually sliced right in two.
I have a quick question.
I have a possible answer.
What is my hit point maximum?
Your hit point maximum is the maximum hit points that you actually came into the group. So, what's your hit die for your class? I believe it's a D8, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Basically for level 1, you get max hit points. So whatever your hit die was, D8, so 8, plus your constitution modifier. So I believe yours would be a 10, if I remember your character. Yes. Your maximum hit points is 10.
So my constitution is, you said 10?
No, your max hit points is 10.
Oh, dirt. So hit point. Okay, and so I did a D8 and rolled a 2.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, we lost you there.
Yeah, you cut out again.
I was whispering.
Oh.
But,
Well, don't whisper.
I know, it's just easy answers like that. Don't worry about it, James. Your hit points maximum is 10, but I do recall you taking 3 points of damage.
Okay.
So you're at, right now, 7.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to, I didn't have that part filled out in the sheet, so I just wanted to add it, so I had it.
I can send everyone their sheets of what I have,
Okay.
if they are interested.
Yeah, that'd be
I have
perfect.
mine.
Because I really like the way these character sheets are made up. I just had no idea how to fill out most of it.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, James. I tried. God.
No, you did an awesome job. We got a lot of the major stuff done. It's just all those little tedious number shit that I didn't know what to do.
Get lost trying to find the information that I know is here somewhere.
Number.
Um, Eric, I'm sending you yours as well, because I don't know if I actually gave you what I had. So you all have what notes I have on you.
I actually found this really cool Excel sheet that I've put all my information into. So if anybody's interested in that, just pretty much plug in the numbers.
Is it
and
the auto-updating one?
I think
Like-
so, yeah.
Yeah, it like does everything for you with like Excel's like formatting.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so the mannequins start sinking back into the ground after they're reluctantly defeated, and leaving you looking amongst yourselves like, are we done yet? The large glowing crystal ball above your head starts dinging repeatedly, and basically announces Assessment 1, Combat. Completed. Assessment 2, Dueling. Please face your partners.
Where are you, partner?
Begin.
Well, I'll just let the lovers handle their situations.
Finally! I sling him! I sling him
Alright,
in the
so-
face!
Yeah, Cole just went, so it actually is James's turn.
How do you duel 3 people? Sorry.
You just fight one of them.
You just
one.
flail wildly and attack anything that moves. The free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all, basically. See who's the best of the best of the best.
Okay, I back up 10 feet and do a poison spray at the little gnome that creeps me out.
No!
Alright, so basically
I need to dive
the
in the
gnome
way.
is about 20 feet away from you. So you have to approach him.
Oh, right, I keep thinking. Well,
Also,
da
if
dang.
if you approach him, you're basically also leaving the threatened square of Cole.
Okay, well, I
But
guess
he's
I
saying we're
approach the
beside-
little tiny
And if I
thing.
hit you with that great sword, you're gonna die. I picked it purely because it's the highest damage weapon that we can wield at this level.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so I approach the little gnome, and I poison spray him right in the face.
Cole,
Well,
do
not.
you want to take the attack of opportunity because he's leaving your threatened square?
I definitely do. Give me a
Okay.
second here.
So as you go to charge this gnome, you feel the threatening of a sword coming at you from behind.
So 20, I got an 11 plus 4, so 15, and then 7, so 9 damage if 15 hits.
What's your AC?
Mine?
Yes.
12, I believe.
That hit. So what was your damage you would have done?
It was 9.
9
7
points.
plus my 2.
Rip me.
You ended up exactly at 0. Don't worry about death.
Unconscious.
He's just unconscious. None of these weapons are technically real. They're just...
Oh,
Wait, who left?
somebody just disappeared.
Who left?
I think, Lisa.
Oh shit.
Lisa?
She's in Hangouts still, I think, but her cam might be frozen. She might have just DC'd or something.
Oh, here she is.
The picture's different.
So, yeah, basically, as you go to run up to this annoying gnome, you feel the
And she's gone.
impact,
Okay,
like,
plus
the
2.
heavy impact of a sword collide with your spine and get tossed to the side.
Oh, I thought I heard Lisa in the background there.
Plus 3.
And you basically just slide.
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear Lisa.
Yeah.
If anybody can hear me, maybe?
From that actually leads you to the gnome.
Initiative.
So James is now on the ground, basically got side swiped because he totally ignored Cole from beside him. It's now Eric's turn, and you are He's 20 feet away from Cole.
Oh shit! I should have lay on hands.
We see where your priorities are there, Cole. You're gonna get fucked up now.
I just like to hurt people. It's okay. I want to hurt some people and help some people and follow some
Melee.
people.
And seriously creep out some people, apparently.
Well,
I can't
following
fucking spell.
and seriously creeping out, I'm gonna kind of put into one
Plus
one
3
slot there.
damage.
So it's
Oh.
all on you there,
Name,
Eric.
bro.
Yeah, I think I'm going to... I'm going to shoot an ice knife at him.
An ice knife.
Just so that it'll
Yeah,
melt
it's-
and then no one can get the fingerprints.
It's one action, instant, and 60
I'm
foot
looking
range,
for it.
D10 piercing.
Where is the ice knife?
In druid spells, I think.
Spell casting class.
What level spell is that?
Level 1.
Level 1. I'm guessing that one is from Elemental Evil. Elemental Evil.
I don't know. It was just on my list from that
No,
sheet.
probably then.
I think I have
All right,
2 slots.
describe said spell to me because it's not in my originals. It's an updated one that's not part of my collection.
Okay, it's one action, 60 foot range, instant, somatic. It's conjuring spell. It's ranged, deals 1d10 piercing damage. Then hit or miss, it explodes in a 5 foot radius, dealing 2d6 cold damage, but Dex saves for none.
Got. Oh, we just switched here and. Okay, so you got to make sure you can hit him. So, cast a spell. Cast this range spell like it's a ranged throw. It's gonna be where are you actually?
Initiative +1.
A +6, I believe, for you to cast a spell at him.
And then
That's my dex roll. I thought James's mic cut out, but it was just those thick clouds.
dank
Not my
clouds,
camera.
man.
Okay, Eric.
I believe I got a 15.
Rolling over you, Paladin. A 15?
Yeah, because +4 for my wisdom, +2 for whatever that new
proficiency?
thing is. Proficiency, yeah.
And your roll itself was a
10.
10, so it would be a 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that would be a hit on you there, Cole. So
With my
whatever your
13 dex.
this, the resistance to all that is.
So what am I doing here?
You would need 14 to actually pass. Save.
So
So
I'm one
roll
short.
damage. Eric?
One damage.
Cool.
Roll me
Game.
the explosion damage.
Five.
That's 6 points in total to you, bud.
That puts me at 0.
Yeah, this ice dagger formulates in this gnome's hand, and with like this cocky revenge in his cold staring eyes, whips it at you, striking you right in the chest, and it explodes on impact, causing you to fall to your ground with this chilling grasp around you.
And a chilling stare on him.
For
All
sure.
right. So this gnome stands over top of both your guys' bodies. Low-hanging blue mist starts seeping down. James, you've been healed 2 points. You're back to 2. And Cole, same with you. You're back to 2. You feel like life just surged back into your body. This ding above your head basically announces that Eric has won. So, Totten has come champion in the duel.
I look at the elf. Maybe that'll teach you to stop creeping on me, you weirdo.
I don't think anything's gonna teach him that lesson.
I don't think so either.
I just needed. I had to attach myself to the first member of the party that I saw, and now it's too late. It's already been done.
The
You can't
damage
get
is
away.
done.
The contract
Yep.
is sealed.
Oh, I am
It's like
printed.
it's like a life debt, except for you don't get to choose and you don't want it.
I kind of
Sounds lovely.
just lower my head and self-reflect and kind of whisper to myself that no one can really hear that there's more to learn.
All right. So the globe above you starts announcing final test. The test of teamwork. And a small circular platform starts rising up. And in between all three of you, a pedestal from that rising platform comes up further, revealing a box.
What
You hear a lot
is
of
that?
oohs coming from the crowd.
I'm gonna lay on hands everyone who's low HP. So me and James. Because I think I can do it like 5 times or something crazy, because it's my paladin level times 5. Oh no, that's total, sorry. Total
That's a
hit
total
points.
amount you can hit. You can
Yeah,
distribute
no.
your total amount between you two if you needed to. So I
Okay,
believe you only got 5 points. You can
I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna divide our healing.
do who gets 3.
I do.
You
Is
get
that
all
killed?
5?
No, I just want 3. I want to give 2 to James.
Okay, so
Just
make
because
sure
we're
you know
both on
that.
2 HP.
Cole, you are up to 5, and James, you are up to 4.
I figured I heard him, so like the least I can do is try to help.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Aww.
But if we have
Teamwork
to
is
duel, I'm gonna
learning.
do it again.
Okay. No, you've used up all your points.
Yeah, I know, I'm kind of sad, but that's alright. At least we're not like 2 HP.
Okay, so now you're standing all on this uplifted pedestal or platform, and in the middle is an uplifted pedestal with a box on it, and the crowd itself is going ooh. 2, you healed yourself, and the other one is just standing there.
Okay, sorry. So what happened? We're on this raised platform, and
Yes.
That's it, and people are saying ooh.
Raised platform, and in the middle of this platform is a pedestal with a box on it.
Oh, okay.
It just looks like a wooden crated box sitting there nonchalant.
Oh, I'm thinking highest strength check mixed with smallest weight character.
The announcement says, achieve what's inside the box. Teamwork. Assessment begin. Ding.
Why is this teamwork? Somebody just go open that box. I start wandering towards it.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. There's just a box in the middle of the arena. Is it easily accessible?
Yes.
Like,
it's about
I'm
3
not-
feet off the ground.
I'm not gonna touch that fucking box.
And from the crowd I yell, "Open the fucking box!
I'm not gonna touch that
Open the
box.
box, you shits!"
Someone throw something at the box. It's a mimic. Throw something at the box.
Yeah, like if anything it's told me, like from video games, is that when there's a fucking box in the middle of a room, you don't want to fucking open that. But to complete the fucking quest, you'll have to open that goddamn box. So either way, you're fucked.
Alright, next thing, right? If we can't avoid opening the box, who has the lowest HP? Let's just sacrifice them to open the box.
Like Eric already went to go investigate, but I was gonna use a charm person thing to make one of you guys go do it. So if he's already doing it, I think we should just let him
We
go
should have kept
ahead.
the mannequin.
Ah,
Mannequin sunk into the ground.
Kept the ground.
just throw
Anyone
your stupid
stopping
sword
Eric
at it.
from going up there?
Hell
I'm not throwing
no.
my sword. That sword's like the best sword ever.
Yeah.
I
So you
can't
still
defend
have
myself
weapons in
with it.
hand. You haven't disappeared yet. And Eric is walking up to this box, and no one is stopping him.
Hurry
Yeah.
up, you son of a bitch!
Sounds
Says-
alright.
Okay, so I
you-
get
you
to the
hear
box.
ironclad.
Is there anything special about the
I
box?
want to stand behind James, although he's really small.
I'm not
so whatever.
touching the box yet.
I'm 6 feet tall, motherfucker. I ain't small.
Ooh, actually, I have
He
divine
lives
sense.
his
Is
fantasy
it?
through Dungeons and Dragons.
I have divine sense. Is it evil? Is the box evil?
You
From
sense
divine
a
sense.
You sense nothing.
Oh.
The box itself is straight up wood.
Sorry, I just saw a spell called Unseen Servant, so I'm looking at what it is.
I
Just
could
make
probably,
su-
I could
just
probably
make sure that
hand
these-
it open.
I'll run over spells with you later, James.
Okay.
But
I could probably mage hand the chest open
you
from
could
like 30,
try.
30 feet away.
What are you doing there, Eric?
I think he's like, something's happened now.
Is there like any clear way to open the box, or is it just like a sealed wooden cube?
It's not a fully sealed wooden cube. By the time you get close, you can see the small hinges on one side of the box, so you know it's easily can be opened. There's no latch, nothing holding it down.
Open the fucker.
I grab the box, and
Yes!
if nothing happens, I throw it on the ground to try and smash it open.
The moment you raise that box above your head, you instantly take 2 points of fire damage. Your hands are now burning, and instinctually, because of the burning sensation, you throw the box onto the ground.
And from the crowd I yell, "Get fucked!"
The impact of the box shattered, and now starting to seep out is this red, oozing liquid, bubbling, and it's slowly spreading upon this uplifted platform.
Well, I just stand there because I have fire resist, so... Yeah.
You take half damage.
Well, shit.
Ow, fuck! And I start running away from the box.
Yeah, it's slowly spreading outwards upon this uplifted platform.
So, how far are we off the ground on this platform?
It raised you roughly 20 feet up.
We gon' die.
How
It's
optimistic
just
of
this
you.
ooze.
Yes, it's this ever slowly growing red ooze that's bubbling, and obviously it looks hot because the gnome just fucking burnt its hands. I touched it
Hey,
with the
we
box.
just won. We opened the box. Ding ding, completed.
Now, amongst this ooze, is there any indication of an object or anything, or is it literally just this ooze?
There's a pedestal still there. That's all that's really in the area. Anyone have like specific techs they want to try out? Maybe that's will help out. Anyone have tactics or any ideas that they want to throw out at each other?
I'm just gonna look around with a perception check and get more information, and I rolled an 11. And I think I have possibly a thing for that. No, I don't. Never mind.
Do you have, what's your wisdom?
Wisdom is a +2.
So +2 on top of that, so 13. You notice that this ooze is slowly spreading a little bit quicker than it was before, but it's not going anywhere near that pedestal. It's staying a good half a foot away from it. Like it's avoiding that section. Besides that, it's pretty bare except for, 3 bodies standing on top of this pedestal.
Is there any indication of, like, how much damage it can do?
When the box opened, it's now eaten right through that wood box it was holding before.
Because I am thinking,
Okay.
I am thinking about just walking through the ooze and trying to get to the pedestal.
Okay, yeah, you can make it through, but by doing so, you take yourself 2 points of damage to make it there. Managed to make it to the pedestal, and you can definitely feel it's a lot colder there.
I kind of give a shout to my teammates that even though I hate you all, this is a safe zone. If there's some way you can make it through, I suggest doing that before you die.
About half of the pedestal is roughly covered. Like, there is a good section of it still accessible if you run to it.
I'm gonna run to it.
Yeah, I'll run.
Okay. By the time you make it there, the ooze is sped up, and now you're all standing pretty close to it, but as I said, it's only covering a half foot away from it. So it's a little too crowded for 3 people to be standing near this pedestal. And from the bleachers, you can see that they're struggling to figure this out. And a lot of people up in the crowd are like whispering to each other, and they're like pointing out and judging them and whatnot. Like, you can overhear the people's next to you are like, "Trap has foiled so many people before. God."
I still say we just throw everybody out of the arena. Pick them up, toss them out, and then drag the last guy out. Skip this whole encounter and just go climb into the stands and just go bail and get hot dogs.
Can I do an investigation of the ooze?
Yes. Roll it up.
So what would that be for roll? Sorry.
D20 plus your investigation.
Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. So I rolled 13 and then plus 2 int, so 15.
Self.
You're cutting out again, buddy.
The ooze itself is recognized as what you know as the creeping red which basically is almost like a living acid. It deteriorates after 5 minutes of being released to air, but is almost as hot as lava.
Oh, goody.
And you're noticing that it's not coming anywhere close to your pedestal because your pedestal is seeping out this very bluish mist that is hard to see by the normal eye, which is preventing the creeping red of getting closer to you. That's what you can see by your investigation.
Is there any way to like conjure up that cooling stuff? Sorry, I didn't
Does my
hear you.
water...
So basically, I
water skin
have
water in it?
3 people trying to shuffle around this pedestal that's seeping out from below this gas and this creeping stuff just now slowly coming to encircle. And soon I'll be making you guys do checks to prevent damage.
Because we're like too big to fit on the pedestal, right?
I mean, you got a midget with you.
Unrelated, but did my water skin start filled with water?
You do have your backpack with you, and if you had your water skin in your backpack, it's probably still full of water.
I'm going to wild shape into a cat and like get
Nope.
in between their legs.
One, you're not at second level. We can't do that yet. No wild shape for you.
Why don't I'll just pick him up and then stand on the thing.
Yeah,
On my
you can do that.
shoulders.
Yeah, you can do that.
There you go, buddy. Here, I'll just pick you up and just give you a huge bear hug and then just like hold you on the pedestal. Won't that be nice?
So as you actually
No.
manage to, as you actually
Oh, it's not a
put,
choice. It's not a choice.
as you
Making
put
this
him
right.
on the pedestal, you actually can feel the pedestal start lower down by weight.
Sorry? Okay, do you want me to stop what I'm doing? Because I can.
No, we're too heavy. Put me down.
But the
Right.
more you push down on this pedestal, you can see the more gas starting to seep up, and now you guys can realize, and it's pushing the creeping red further and further away.
Why are you being so short?
Wait, it's working, demon.
16, like, no.
Get over here, jump.
So she says, well, if I have left, right, and center, have a good night, turkey, I'll let you go. And like, one word does not mean, like, one word answers doesn't mean I
So as you are jumping on this pedestal, it just collapses under your feet. And the moment it hit the ground, leaving there's no pedestal any longer, a huge amount of gas, blue gas, pushes all the creeping red away and dispersing it, leaving a big ding of excitement above your head. And huge cheers go across the crowd.
What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah, it seemed ridiculous.
Is the ooze like gone now?
Who's on tomorrow morning?
The gas that expelled from the pedestal pushed it all away.
Fucking sucks.
I'd be so mad.
All right, we did it. Good job.
Yay!
I would murder him. I would murder him.
Why am I the only one who did a good job?
Yeah.
Because you seduced him into a point where you can pick him up and use him as a...
That's an excellent point.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was down on the ground pretending
I
to
know,
be a
I saw.
cat, and yeah, you
I
picked me
didn't
up.
know it was a thing.
Are you kidding me? I love
Alright, so
Literally, like, I'll eat an entire box.
the final results.
You're pretending to be a cat.
Actually,
As it goes down the list, there is Your name starts circling overhead again and again and again, and it says final score.
Kirby.
Calculating.
Because like when you're pregnant, you crave the things you need, right?
I swear if these fuckers get a higher score than me too, I'm killing everything. Shut up, Mitchell, I hear you.
Gotcha.
And boxes and boxes.
Ruler.
Box trolls.
Ruler.
Troll.
105.
Troll in the dark.
105.
Fuck!
Cole.
What you're saying is I need to buy you a
Cole.
box of oranges every 3 days.
110.
No.
110.
Sometimes I'll forget to eat
I have no
them without
context.
waste.
Yay?
They just need to be readily
You're better than
available at
me.
all times whenever I want them.
Yay?
Gotcha.
That... Okay.
Cotton. 142.
What?
What? Woo!
At least I beat somebody.
It's okay. I'm shit at everything I do, so.
I only beat you by 1 point.
I punched someone in the throat.
You neutered a dwarf.
Well, we're kind of
Yeah,
ending this
and
kinda
then
segment
punched him
here,
in
so we should
the
be able
throat.
to go. I should be able to go after this.
What was my
You're kind
score?
of really mean, you know that, right?
I believe it was 132?
122.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. 122, 132? I have it written down somewhere.
Holy shit, so if I killed 2/3 of the enemies and a teammate, if I killed 2/3 of the enemies and a
And then
third
take
of
it
my
out of
own
this tank,
team,
put it back
I
in
got
Girl's
110.
tank?
What the hell did Mitchell do?
Okay, because you said take it out of the girl's tank.
Well,
We're
first
not
of all,
kidding.
Mitchell's
a
got a
chicken,
head.
Okay,
A
we're
Mitchell's
chicken
got a bag
jumped
full
in
of
my room.
heads.
yeah, a chicken jumped in my room. That's how I started my morning. So
Mitchell and his bag full of heads that he got from the arena.
you should have seen it, man.
It was beautiful.
I decapitated someone's balls. Okay, what more do you want?
The announcer above him says, "Please leave the arena and meet your guild master for final results." The pedestal, the platform starts lowering back to its normal field, and on the wall starts opening up, revealing the same transporter you described.
I go and push the button and go into the transporter.
Okay. So as you enter the transporter, you're suddenly put back into the registry central area and waiting for everyone to also show up. And I'm
Well,
only assuming that you guys follow as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Yep, yep.
So as you all start conjugating back into the registry,
Oh, motherfucker.
you are now face to face with your new guildmaster, Bara, who's standing right there.
I'm good.
First, as I will be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna be a party pooper.
So, that was
Oh, that
insane.
echo though.
Just blame me.
I'm probably gonna head out after we finish this little segment because I'd be tired.
Did not expect 3 hours, but that's fine.
I expected it to be a long time. I just now am tired, but I think it's a good time to end here because we kind of are getting to that end of a segment here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I feel bad for Lisa and Michelle because it's literally just been us three fucking around and they've done dick all.
I've been literally Christmas shopping the whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Have everything done basically now. You know, it was like a podcast though. It's like I was listening to a podcast that I got to directly kind of yell at. It was great.
Well, I'm glad you guys didn't feel too left out.
I was kind of amused just listening to you guys go at it, honestly.
Well, I just love the homoerotica going on between Cole and Eric.
I
Right?
did not expect
It,
this at
it
all.
started off so small and then like got out of control, and I was like, okay, well it's too late now.
It's
Like,
a
it's
thing
already
now.
happened.
Let's just be real here.
Yeah,
a
it's
thing.
happened already. I gotta keep it going. If I'm gonna make a stupid joke, I gotta make a lot of the same joke.
Yeah.
okay, because it gives me a reason to just like blankly follow the party and fight things when I need to. So that works for me.
Awesome.
So Brandon, I was just saying to these guys that after this little segment here, figuring out if we get into the guild or not, that I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, no sound.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear
Brandon.
you.
Dude.
Brandon, can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Ever Tim. Ever Tim.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You're loud and clear.
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect. Okay, after conversing with Vara, continue. You guys are now just finished your elongated assessment test. It would have been like an hour per person. So much easier with all three of you together. Yeah.
I look at Vara.
I need a good
Vara is
decision.
basically judging you by your actions, and Ironclad because he's part of the guild.
But like, are we no longer under duress? Like, can I eat?
Eat?
Yes, can I eat one of my rations?
Yes.
I'm going to eat one of my rations.
In front of everybody.
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to share
I
with
sort of
Everyone has their own
brush my
rations.
nails on my jacket and look at Vara and Ironclad. So, how many points did you guys get?
Let's not talk about it. You guys need to go again, and they'll confirm that you passed and all that, and I think then we'll be good to go while we're not talking about our scores.
And then I look over at Vara. I'm like, I still got more than her. Yeah.
Nobody asked you. Well, he did, but
There's
I
like
didn't. So that's
I
not.
was just gonna say he just asked me like.
Gotta be a board of them posted somewhere.
Cool
Like a nice scoreboard.
proficiencies, one type of gaming set.
Perception check
What
for
the fuck does that
scoreboard.
mean?
Hold on. 20. You have to. No, not really. 12.
You don't roll that well, Cole.
No, I'm not that good.
You look around, but all you can see is just jobs posted beside the door, and a lot of cranky government-like people. All right, so as you guys make it back to the registry, the same dwarf looks over the counter and is like, "All right, so you all made it over 100 points. You all passed. You can join Vara's guild. Just give me your guest pass badges, and I'll switch them into guild badges." So as he takes each one of your guest badges or registry badges, basically stating who you are inside this town, he wipes it off, magically writes onto a match Vara's and Ironclad's badge as well, displaying your name and your guild, and hands it back to you. And he basically states in a gruff manner, "Well, welcome to a guild. I hope you find everything you are looking for." And then he like gestures over to Vara. He's like, "For future reference, I would close your guild's open availability to avoid any more weirdos entering." You want to get that
Can I
done
do that right
now? Yeah. And so he basically goes to the list and like scratches off violently. Yeah, it's closed now. Don't worry about no weirdos entering.
Thank you for letting me know about that, because I feel like we've hit our weirdo capacity, honestly.
Sounds good.
How many weirdos is the weirdo capacity? Just one.
Us.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty
These
sure we've
guys,
surpassed it,
we-
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Agreed.
so you guys have finally managed to make it into the same party. You guys have finished all your guild registry.
Don't close the
You guys
guild.
have been able to live long enough to not murder each other through real means of murdering each other.
I think that is yet to be resolved.
Eric has managed to make a boyfriend, and
I think the correct term here would be stalker. Because I don't really like I just kind of like follow him around and like.
And you guys are all standing in the middle of the registry, about to be gazing upon the job board, and that is when Vara realizes that Minson has not been with her this entire time.
Oh, fuck my life.
See, I knew
And
that.
that's
I
where I'm
remembered
gonna cut
that.
it.
Yeah.
I just live in a box across the street from Eric's house. It gives me a great view of his living room.
My living room is just sewers.
So now we lost this little fucking mouse.
I live across the street from the sewers.
Oh god, what's he getting into?
It's a great neighborhood.
He probably went looking for cheese.
If you'd just given him the cheese already, we could have avoided
We
this
didn't
whole
have cheese to
problem.
give him. He went to go find it.
You promised him cheese.
Ironclad
It was on you.
forgot to give him cheese, so he never followed. It's all Ironclad's.
So it's my fucking fault.
It's totally your fucking fault. Whatever
It
that
is.
mouse is doing, it's on you, buddy.
No, it's not. It's
Oh my god, I
definitely
have a great plan of what that mouse is doing right now.
I
And
am,
you will
I
be able
am
to find
not
out next
being
time
held
you're all available.
responsible for anything that mouse is doing.
So, who's all willing to keep staying up until after James decides to leave?
I also have to go as well because I got asked to work tomorrow, so.
Sounds good. We're going to leave you all off here in the middle of the registry, and that takes care of the first actual full group session of getting you all together in some weird manner.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Brandon,
There's
for
something weird.
doing stuff.
No problem. And if
Thank
anyone
you.
actually has more legit questions to ask me, like James, we can talk over spells and stuff. Eric, same idea. We can talk over spells and stuff.
I'd love an introductory to spells as well.
Alright, I will also give you introductory spells as well, because I know you will get them eventually.
I get them at level 2.
I'm probably just gonna read the book. I'm still taking notes.
Sounds good. Mitchell, I will hit up with you on a few other cool features about your class. And besides that, next session I'll be able to get everyone involved instead of splitting you guys up, because it's not very fun just sitting and spectating.
I'm
But
not,
I
I
will.
was seriously amused.
I will
The
definitely be
weirdness
able
has
to.
yet to come.
Yeah, next session we'll be able to get everyone involved, and I'll give you guys a bunch of options on that job board you're all looking at and see what you guys want to do. All right.
Cool.
I will see you all later at work.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Have a good night, everybody.
All right.
Goodbye.
Night.
Cool.
I gotta say though, that was fun. I would greatly prefer that. Oh, by the way, thanks for watching, everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean Mitchell and Mook, even though Mitchell was there. But thanks for watching, Mooker. Hopefully gonna be streaming each session, so should be good. And yeah, we can talk about shit another night or whatever. I do have tomorrow off, so if we can do like maybe an earlier session of getting Kara, so then I'm not sitting here so late. But yeah, we can talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good night.